So you know better than me the problems in American society around these issues, which are bipartisan. There's no centralized narrative here around this. America is in a lot of trouble, and tens of millions of Americans are living in poverty, fentanyl, drug abuse, gun crime, racism, all of these things, which aren't getting any better, and they're not getting any better under Biden.
No. In fact, it's getting much worse. In fact, my daughter just was telling me that, like LA, she just recently went there. It's like a wasteland. She said, Mom, you wouldn't even recognize it. It's a wasteland.
And in the midst of this, Joe Biden seems to want to give tens of billions of dollars to probably the country that his administration and the Obama administration called probably the most corrupt on earth.
Well, Chay, why would they do that logically, right? Because they can money launder. Because they can. Who
is Joe Biden's son? He ended up on the board.
Scandal kind of showed. Yeah.
Hunter Biden ended up on the board of a Ukrainian state gas company. And he had freely admitted that he only got that job because of what his last name was. He admitted that. I think it was to CBS. He said, I would never have got that job if my surname hadn't been Biden, and, we all know the stuff about the big fella. Not that Joe Biden knows now what day of the week it is. I mean, it's almost shameful, this elder abuse that's rolled out every day. But Biden, for sure, and you would know better than most, Tara, about this man. He's a sort of insipid character who likes to play the role of, the average Joe with the sleeves rolled up. But there's a lot of darkness there. And I mean,
a lot of darkness, a lot of insecurity, insecurity.
And so the Hunter stuff recently, the cocaine found in the White House, we were talking about that today. We're kind of laughing about it,
Oh, that's in the White House library. Yeah.
And this clown show, this Jean Pierre, this spokesperson, it's I don't know what's more laughable, her or her boss, but basically, this is the sort of narrative that we must defend freedom. What kind of freedom we're defending is, let's forget about that. Anyone who asks the question, like I've done, says, well, this is the country that you think is defending freedom. Russia's not our enemy. It's just not your enemy. Russia is very comparable. There's a huge Russian ethnic population in the United States. The two countries have very little to differentiate themselves. Russia's not a communist state. That the Soviet Union disappeared in 1991, and Russia is probably the most aggressively capitalist country outside of the US on earth. So Russia is a country that is, its engine is capitalism now.